Right then, let's have a silent whisperer catch up. I think these, I'm not sure if we've seen these or we've seen these. What came first, Steve? These or them?
No, they were first.
They were first?
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen these. I don't think so, because it's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a while now. Look, do you remember these were painted? They've been replaced, but we still trying to pop themselves off, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're new. They're new. And there, look. See it back here, and they chrome. Before they were the same colour. The chrome ones. Oh, and the sheep. The sheep is a Christmas edition, yeah. I'm sure it was those vents. It's been a while. We've had all those done, yeah. What's next then, Steve? What do you want next for it?
No, to be honest.
What's to do next? What's on the to-do list?
Something I can't find.
What? Oh,
Chrome to go on here on that little handle.
I've seen them.
I've got one.
Are they not the same as the 1800s?
Don't know. I've got one at home.
Yeah.
But if you remember, I lost that.
Whole door.
So I lost the little chrome.
They're on. I think the 1800s are the same.
Right. Don't pull it.
Measure the same on the 1800s.
Yeah.
I think because it's only a stick-on thing, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got one, which is annoying.
And didn't you change some bolts? Bolt heads.
Oh no, that's what you mean.
Oh yeah.
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 You're
Put
quite
the
well.
little cover on there.
I put them everywhere now, but
Oh, a little one there, yeah.
I can't think now. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, hold on. Oh yeah, that's cleaned that up no
I've
end.
lost one now, I think.
Little ones come off the bottom. That's just, it's only a little chrome cap, but it makes all the difference,
Well,
doesn't it?
that's what it was, like a horrible little nut.
Takes your eye off it, yeah.
Doesn't it?
Just takes,
I don't know why I didn't put that one.
yeah, little, may have come off. But it just takes your eye away from it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just, it's odd, it's an odd affliction to have. These have got to be done, you know.
Aye.
These valve heads,
I know you keep saying.
got to be. Swap for a highly polished set.
But then
Or
you
get
can,
the-
you can get this in chrome.
Can you, oh yeah? You've been looking.
Yeah.
We're always,
You can get that in chrome,
yeah.
and you can get this bit in chrome.
Oh, the bottom, yeah, we did that on the other one, didn't we?
Because that bit's knackered anyway. That's why I painted it black.
Shit, you're talking money though.
Yeah.
That's the trouble.
Yeah.
But that you can get that, it affects you that much, doesn't it? Stupid little things, gotta be done. So here is a silent whisperer. We haven't seen it for, well, when did we stop? Sort of August, September-ish?
I've been out on mine, thank you very much.
He's always out, yeah.
Not as much.
No. It's been a funny year this last year. We haven't been out as much as we'd like to have. Oh, yeah, it's a new tyre. That was one of the things, wasn't it? We forgot a new tyre. And of course these back ones are actually going to last forever, aren't they, on the trike? And, oh yeah, silent whisperer, new flags. You see, new I'll tell you now, from sewing. I keep calling the wrong name. The flag lady. What? Deb, what's she called again, the flag lady?
Sue Cowley.
Sue.
Not Sue. Julie Cowley.
Julie Cowley, that's the one, yeah. These are the flags, the flags from Julie Cowley. Make what you want. She can make and any colour. That is the silent whisperer, isn't it? With the name Julie Cowley. She's called Sewing. Yeah, she's called Sewing, Steve, isn't she? Oh, and those, the 1500 gold wings, they were new. They were an addition to it. What?
He wants to be a YouTube
Ah! Fixes their thing on. They are.
you know.
Julie
That's so high.
Cowley made.
Oh, you need
Look.
to get on that. It's getting wet.
Look at that, isn't that
Yeah.
fantastic? From Sewing, Silent Whisperer, and the flags.
It's getting wet.
Yeah, all right, okay.
I've dried it, but
Brilliant.
Kiss that towel. Oh,
And
kiss that towel
you know, good
Kiss
thickness.
that towel again.
Oh, proper thickness of a material.
Get on that. Quick. We'll get... Here we are.
Hello, Mel. Hello, Steve. Oh, and the what lights, Steve?
Oh, no, only got the one working.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But changing the bulbs made a. Oh yeah. Changing the bulbs made a hell of a difference. Hell of a difference.
Got them protection. I know what it is.
Right, yeah. The bulbs. That was another. Bye bye. You're on YouTube. Listen to him go. He revs the nuts off it now. Look. Ta-da. Lovely, lovely. Been pretty busy. You might have seen this. This is probably a year or two old now. But just all it is a bit of carpet with a bit of a flap. And what we do, we just flap this over this lock. Yeah, and it's enough to stop it from freezing. You won't believe it. But it's enough. It just stops it from freezing up. Now last year, these did freeze up. There was a big chunk and it took ages for it to melt away. And I kept meaning to do it. Even with this on, it still froze up. So we're going to do a quick Sunday job now. Going to fire into these, get some old carpet that I've kept. Well, new old carpet. And then I've got a sheet to put over it. So it'll not only keep them dry, but it'll keep the frost off them, because I don't want these. They're pretty plasticky, flimsy sort of connections, like one-use things on these IBCs, isn't it? So I just want to not damage and then have to replace, because you know, I am Reggie 2 IBCs, aren't I? So anyway, let's do a quick job of that. Stop the frost getting on it. It ain't going to look pretty at all. It's in black, so this stops the water, stops the sun and turn the water green, creating fungi and all that in it. So that's been hidden. There's plastic behind this one as well. I do mean to take it out and finish this properly, put a proper little, you remember we put a little leg here and a little leg there. I keep meaning to do a proper one there. But anyway, for now, we're 24 hours away from, it's already in the top of the country, so there's frost on its way. So we've got the carpet, the offcuts. We kept the offcuts from the carpets. You just never know when you're going to use them, do you? And we've got this waterproof sheet, so that might just do the trick. So if you've got the space, or you know, you're doing fitted carpet to your room, and you've always get offcuts, don't you? And some of them are quite big. Just get them and wrap them in plastic. And then when you need them, you just never know when you need this sort of a thing, because old carpet is always handy for lining stuff, all that sort of a thing. It does come in handy. It's one of those things that you keep forever and you hardly use, but when it does come in, like this frostproof for instance, and the weather's going to get to it, it's going to kill it, well, you're going to put it in the bin anyway. But before you put it in the bin, if you can make some use out of it, you know, if you've got a piece of equipment, an engine outside or something like that, you'll be really surprised how much just a carpet will protect it from the worst of the weather, you know. Oh, this with the block would be enough. You know, you could put 2 lengths of wood on top of here, 2 planks, couldn't you? That would hold it down in the wind. But what we're going to do is we're going to use the sheet as well, which will make it waterproof. This would be fine because, you know, it was due for the bin. And remember, ice and frost starts from the top and works its way down, doesn't it? Yeah. And if you've got enough to do the sides, well, all the better if you can protect the sides. And of course this is off the ground, so that's going to help because the ground won't freeze underneath it. So all we've got to do now is throw a waterproof plastic sheet. Yes, it looks ugly. You know, it won't be there for very long because the winter won't last that long. A month or 2 of the harshest of the winter. It's very funny, if it's up against an edge, it doesn't seem to frost, you know. Just keep it up against something and it won't freeze. It always seems to freeze from the top down. So yeah, let's get this covered in a plastic sheet and have it tied down, because so you've protected yourself from the frost, but now you need to protect yourself from the wind, because the wind's going to come and play havoc with it, isn't it? So I've just put the carpet on it. We've put some bits of wood that we had. Hold on, let's go up here. Put some bits of wood on it. That'll hold it down. We've gone round the edge here. We've cable tied it through the little eyelets here where we could get a grip. Now, do you see here? I had a flapping piece, but all I did was cable tie that and that to a piece of wood until I could find a place to tie the piece of wood to there. So that's holding that sheet down. Just stops the worst of the wind. You know, if a hurricane comes or something bad comes, oh, that's different. And we've just tied that back there, cable tied it up there. It's just gonna, hopefully, well, I will tell you if it does freeze up, but hopefully now it'll just stop it from freezing up. And remember, we bought the lagging, didn't we? And it fitted. So what we'll do is we'll get this pipe now. I've already drained it of water, switched the taps off, and then we'll just tuck this underneath in there out of the way now. And we should be fairly winterproof then for this cold spell. But I mean, we've got to January already. So February, March, and it would be gone, won't it? Yeah. If in between times I might decide to just trash it, and it'd be nice to have like a little wooden shed sitting there with these inside it, wouldn't it? We'll see. We'd have to sort of put some wider wood on the bottom, put a casing of like a little wooden shed there, or fence panels. You could hide them behind fence panels, couldn't you? It's a thought. It's a thought, not for today. Yeah. A couple of fence panels and a bit of a roof. Do the same job. Make it look tidier, wouldn't it? But anyway, they do say the real cold is on its way. And I haven't forgotten the fire bin. These are going to be the legs. I've got another piece. They're going to be crisscrossed. I've got the plans for this. I know what I'm going to do. Except, of course, I've been distracted by the shelves. I went to make one set of shelves and then I needed another set of shelves. And of course, it all takes time and you've got to move and, you know, but I haven't forgotten. I will be making the fire bin. And these are going to be the legs for the fire bin. Made like a wigwam, a tent thing. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, I was going to just go corner to corner and make a top on it, but I've decided now I'm going to get a big nut and this will sit in the middle of the crisscross of the nuts, which will sit on top of there. I've got an idea. I've decided I'm going to do it, but I get so much, oh, you haven't done your fire bin yet, Reggie. No, I've got another design on the fire bin, and that will be the next job I do when the big major move and the new shelving has finally been finished.